Best Birkin bait to buy to be offered a Birkin. Oh my god, that's so many B's. Wow. I can't believe I said so many B's in one sentence. Anyways, this video is going to cover what items I think are best to purchase at Hermes in order to increase your chances of getting a quota bag, what items I think are not so good to purchase, and what to buy to really fast track yourself to a quota bag. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Tanya and I love Hermes and Hermes bags, and my channel is about Hermes tips. Now back to a lot of B's. Best Birkin bait to buy to be able to buy a Birkin. And if you've been following me a while, you know that I will always say you should buy what you love. Don't ever buy something that you don't like. I think when you buy what you love, you strengthen your relationship with a sales associate because, you can't really fake excitement. I mean, you can, but most people, can tell if you're faking it. So I definitely recommend just buying something you love, asking for something you love. If you have to wait for something you love, like I would rather recommend you wait than get something that you don't like. So this would be like my absolutely number one advice is to buy what you love. And I know it's simple and straightforward, but I definitely don't recommend just spending money on something that you think will get you a quota bag that you later on will not even be able to look at. I would never recommend doing something like that. So it's not a tip, it's just the truth. Now let's get to the items that everybody buys and they're not really going to set you apart from everybody else. Now, does it mean that you should not buy them? Like, absolutely not. I just want you to be aware of it. Like, let's say Oran sandals. I have lots of Oran sandals. I love Oran sandals. By the way, if you don't like Oran sandals and you don't think they're comfortable, check the kind of leather that you have in Oran sandals. I recommend Swift leather. It's the softest for me, and I don't buy Oran sandals in Epsom leather. Now back to Oran sandals. Like, everybody buys Oran sandals. If you go, in Europe or somewhere and you want to try to buy a bag and then you get a pair of Oran sandals, of course exceptions happen, and I have heard from my followers they have been offered bags after buying a pair of Oran sandals, but it's not a very common story. It is the exception to the rule. So if you'd like to stand out, I would not be buying like basic things, Having said that, if you are committed to a long-term relationship with a brand and you love a color of Oran sandals, or you've wanted Oran sandals, like, by all means buy them. I'm just saying that they might not be, the best way to fast forward yourself to quota. Again, I will repeat myself that exceptions do happen, but those are the exceptions and not the rule. I personally buy whatever I want. If I want Oran sandals, I buy Oran sandals. I try to buy from multiple departments and truly things that I love, and if I just don't like something, I'm not going to buy. But I have been an established client for some years and my sales associate knows that I really love the brand. Now, some of the items that have been known to get people quota bags are ready-to-wear jewelry and big purchases from the home department. I know that it might not be news for a lot of people and a lot of people could disagree with me, but personally I have found that to be true, and also my followers have found it to be true. The stories that you share with me is that jewelry, especially gold and diamond jewelry, it really helps. Ready to wear, more on the expensive side, also really helps. Lots of you have been offered some amazing offers after purchasing from those categories. Or let's say if you ordered a full dining set for 8 or 10 or 12 people from Hermes, that's definitely going to get you a quota bag. Also, I have heard some successes of getting bags if you order a saddle for your horse from Hermes. It's been my dream to get into the horse things from Hermes. I only have one problem. I don't have any horses, but I'm working on that. So hopefully in the next few years I'll have horses and I'll be able to test the horse gear from Hermes, and then you will expect another video with a review of the horse products. But I have had great successes if you purchase, the horse things, because Hermes absolutely loves when you purchase the horse products. And now an unofficial tip that I have for you that will really fast track you to a nice bag is buying an Hermes watch. Hermes watches are not for everyone, and I wish I liked Hermes watches. I don't like Hermes watches at all, so I don't buy Hermes watches. And I don't think, like, as far as watches go, like Hermes watches, they don't have the best resale value, and they don't really hold their value. So I'm like also like just a little bit cautious of that. But people that buy expensive watches, like the kind of offers that they get are just like wow. But again, you should only buy what you love. These tips about the best items to buy are just things that have worked for me personally and also my followers. That doesn't mean if you buy, like a $3,000 watch, Hermes is going to give you a crocodile Birkin. Like, no. So take these tips with a grain of salt and just use them as a general guidance. The main guidance for you in your own Hermes journey should be your intuition. Just sort of use this information to guide you alongside your journey. If you have any success stories of which items got you quota bags, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'm always learning from you as well. And what I absolutely love about our community is that we share experiences. You learn from me and I also learn from you, and that just brings me so much joy, and it makes my content creation worth it 100%. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I have very interactive Instagram stories. Every Wednesday we do Hermes Q&A, and every weekend we pick a country and then we talk and we share about experiences in that particular country as in Hermes experiences. So lots of fun stuff on my Instagram stories. As always, with love.